Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. It is good to be here Wednesday, November 22nd, the day before Thanksgiving. So we have a lot of questions we have put out today. I'm going to have Rose watching all the social media because we want to ask you a couple questions. We're going to have a little fun today. We're going to try to bring it in. We're going to try not to solve the Russian collusion, Hillary Clinton, Uranium One, the dossier, how crooked the FBI is. We're going to try not to solve all of those things today and have a nice show. We're going to go for 2 hours of nice. There's an attempt we're going to make. It's a chance I'm willing to take here. 2 hours of nice. So I'm your host, BKP. Now look, we go through the questions in a minute. I'm going to pull those up because here's some of the things. I want you to find this on social media, and I want you to tell us what you think. Some of the questions that we have. And I may have another one here. I don't know if I put it in, Rose. We'll have to check it out. But you can text us show. You could text the show. Yeah, I didn't put it in there. But you could text the show at 706-889-9700. 706-889-9700. You can always email our show at chief@fetchernews.com. Chief@fetchernews.com. Follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So that way, anytime we're live, you'll get a notification or we post something, you can go there. FYNTV, Fetcher News, our YouTube channel. And then find our Facebook pages, FYNTV Facebook page, Fetch Your News Facebook page. Find the pages, look for the questions that we ask, respond to them, text and answer, whatever it may be. We want to know this morning, we want to have a little fun before we all take off for the holiday weekend. Everybody's packed. Some of you are on the road already or left earlier in the week. But we want to know a couple things. Do you put your Christmas tree up? Is it up already? Is your Christmas tree up already, or do you do it after Thanksgiving? Before Thanksgiving or after? When do you listen to Christmas music? Have you been listening to Christmas music for a week already, 2 weeks, or is it official tomorrow or Friday? So when do you listen to your Christmas music? What is your favorite Christmas song? Okay? What's your favorite Christmas song? I would like to know that. If you get the theme here, we're talking Christmas, okay? It's Christmas. So, and Donald Trump said we're going to say Christmas again. So watch next month for the Trump Christmas special. And what that is, the Donald Trump Christmas special in December is he is going to say Christmas. He said we're going to say Merry Christmas again. Watch and see. So, do you listen to Christmas music before when? Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving, or after? What is your favorite Christmas song? I'd like to know what that is. Do you shop on Big Friday? Are you going to eat tomorrow and then take a nap, get your shopping nap? It's now the part of Thanksgiving tradition to take that nap and then get ready to take off for the stores for 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, or the midnight big deal somewhere. Do you do that? Have you waited for a TV all year long because you know it's the $99 one that they're going to give out tickets and it's usually $300 or whatever? So are you shopping on Black Friday, or do you shop on Black Friday? Do you get out, or do you do the Cyber Monday? Do you do most of your Christmas shopping online? Now online Christmas shopping, I remember 10 years ago, there was talk that people would never make the transition to just go online and shop. Wow, I know a lot of people that never even go in a brick and mortar store anymore. They shop online. Okay, so do you Christmas shopping online? What are you thankful for this year? I'll tell you in a minute. What are you thankful for this year? What is the thing you're most thankful for? So when you get together tomorrow and people are starting to exchange greetings and saying what they're thankful for, what is that for you? What are you thankful for? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? There you go. There's some of the questions we're going to be putting out, and Rose is going to be sending me some notes over as you answer those for us. So there's some of the things we want to talk about as we head into Thanksgiving. Now, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that this time of the year, this season, that I did not realize, when you start the year, like when you hit January 1st, right? So let's say this. So you're at the friend's house and you're having a New Year's Eve party, right? And you're having a New Year's Eve party and, it's midnight and everybody's kissing and drinking, cider or hard cider or whatever they drink. And, you're saying Happy New Year's, and, and everybody's wishing everybody a prosperous, healthy, happy New Year, all the above. And you wonder, what will the year bring? I'm serious. You think about it. Do you realize we're on that edge of, a little over a month? And we're like, wow, on that January 1st, 2017, we were wondering what would the year bring? I mean, it's amazing, right? We don't have the president sworn in. It's not January 20th, right? It's not January 20th, so we don't have the new president. We still have the corruption of the FBI and Barack Obama and Loretta Lynch, which we're trying to stay nice today. They're still in charge. We have Comey doing things underhanded. January 6th, I think it was, he notifies Trump of the dossier. Remember, we're not talking about that today. But you're wondering, what does the year bring? So on that day, there's really no way you could say that you know what you would be thankful for. Here's what I'm thankful for this morning. I can honestly say the day before Thanksgiving on 11/22/22, what the hell you say? 2017, all right? That I have not been touched inappropriately.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's it?
That's it.
That's what you're thankful for?
That's what I'm thankful for. I mean, my nerves were shot all year. I didn't even realize it was going to be a thing. I didn't realize it was going to be a thing. I didn't. I mean, inappropriate touching. If somebody would told me that today, if you are the CEO of a corporation, if you are in a position of power, here's what you need to be. If you are a white male, heck, this is supposed to be a nice show. If you're a white male, 45, 55, 65, 75, in that window, or 90, George H. Bush, 90. If you're in that window and you think about it and you're able to say, hey, I'm going home for the holidays and I don't have to resign. I made it through the year. I do not have to resign. Just saying. So, you should be thankful if you were not touched inappropriately. Look at what happened. Who thought House of Cards? Who thought Frank Underwood? But they knew. They knew all along. Okay, all right. So we get past that, right? We're going to go through that. So also this morning, the Partridge Family. Put up my picture of the Partridge Family. I'm sorry. I don't know your generation, okay? I don't know your generation. I don't know how old you are this morning, but that's the Partridge Family. Shirley Jones, what was his name up there? They got little Danny. But then put David Cassidy up. David Cassidy, I think, age of 67, is dead. He died yesterday in a hospital. Do you have David Cassidy's picture? Did I send that over? There's David Cassidy, Partridge Family. Hey, there's a lot of young ladies out there. You're still young. You're still beautiful. There's a lot of young ladies out there, maybe around my age, that you're very heartbroken this morning. David Cassidy is dead. But yes, we watched Partridge Family when we were kids. So yesterday, here's what I told you have to admit to today. Ladies, I'm going to check this out. Now, Rose, it's hard enough to get Rose to pay attention on a good day. But anyhow, maybe she was paying attention yesterday when I said this. So yesterday on the show, About an hour and 16 minutes into the show. Sam, do you remember me saying, this is very important, because I have the clip and I came in and I played it this morning, that on 11/21 at 9:08 or whatever in the morning, or 9:11 in the morning at 11:21 November 21st, I was going to predict Roy Moore would win. Do you remember I made that yesterday? Right now, there was a lot of time between yesterday and the election, but I made that prediction yesterday. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yesterday morning. Okay, do you have the video I asked you to play?
I have the video, yes.
Let's go to the video. Let's go to the tape. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be talking. I can tell you one thing for sure. We don't need a liberal person in there, a Democrat. Jones, I've looked at his record. It's terrible in crime. It's terrible in the border. It's terrible in the military. I can tell you for a fact, we do not need somebody that's going to be bad on crime, bad on borders, bad with the military, bad for the Second Amendment. Well, he denies it. Look, he denies it. I mean, if you look at what is really going on, and you look at all the things that have happened over the last 48 hours, he totally denies it. He says it didn't happen. And, you know, you have to listen to him also. You're talking about, he said 40 years ago this did not happen. So, you know. I'll be letting you know next week. But I can tell you, you don't need somebody who's soft on crime like Jones. Let me just tell you, Roy Moore denies it. That's all I can say. He denies it. And by the way, he totally denies it. Go ahead. Women are very special. I think it's a very special time because a lot of things are coming out, and I think that's good for our society, and I think it's very, very good for women. And I'm very happy a lot of these things are coming out, and I'm very happy it's being exposed. I don't know. Look, I don't want to speak for Al Franken. I don't know what happened. I just heard about Conyers 2 minutes ago. As far as Franken's concerned, he's going to have to speak for himself. I'd rather have him speak for himself. What? We had a great call with President Putin. We're talking about...
Back to me. Okay. Yesterday morning on this show, before that happened, before that ever took place, I watched Kellyanne Conway switch. Now, I don't want to say she changed totally, but I watched her switch her answer from "there's no place in the Senate for, a child molester." I forget. I don't want to quote her, but I watched that switch to Kellyanne Conway make a little pivot, and I knew when Kellyanne Conway made a little pivot that they had given this enough time. You realize they continue to say more is coming out. Not Roy Moore, but more things are coming out on the Roy Moore accusation, but that's not exactly true. Okay? Timelines on Roy Moore's accusers. Some things are not adding up. Now, I'm not denying these ladies, but on the other hand, there's been enough time come out. Donald Trump watched the Alabama GOP stick it out. He has noticed the people that are going to continue to back Roy Moore. They have internal polling, folks. They know what they're doing. Supposedly, there's some polls out there that still have Moore ahead. There's a couple polls out there that have Doug Jones a little ahead. but there's several that have them neck and neck. Okay? Now, in Alabama, in a special election, whether you like the way I say this or not, in a special election, president's not on the ballot, the governor's not on the ballot. This is a special election. You're coming out for this and this alone. Okay? Older, white, and more conservative. That will be the strongest voting bloc. Now, will women stand in line as they said they did in Virginia in the rain for hours to get rid of Roy Moore in Alabama? I don't know. Will as the media is saying, the educated areas around Birmingham? Don't you like when the media, this is what, okay, let's just say it like this. When the media comes out and says educated suburban areas around Birmingham, that's where the white people live. They're trying to tell you, like Joe Scarborough this morning, they're trying to tell you they may be enough educated white women around the suburbs of Birmingham and some of the bigger areas in Birmingham, in Alabama, the educated, that'll come out and vote against Roy Moore and make a statement. Older, white conservatives is who comes out to vote in special elections in Alabama. So the president yesterday, I told you yesterday morning at that time, I already made my prediction yesterday morning, Roy Moore will win this race. Okay. Yesterday, that's a very close endorsement. Now, he didn't come out and said he endorsed him, but very close. Donald Trump says we don't need a lib in there. Okay. Bad on crime, Second Amendment, bad. Roy Moore denies it. He says it didn't happen, Donald Trump says. Hey, he's just repeating what Roy Moore says. It happened 40 years ago. That's a long time ago. And by the way, Trump says, by the way, you got to understand, he completely denied it. Totally denies it. If Donald Trump goes to Alabama and campaigns for Roy Moore, which I think he will, and what he did yesterday, I still say, as of yesterday around 9 a.m., Roy Moore will win this Senate race. Now there's a lot of room, because there's a lot of room between now and December 12th. A lot of room. But I think he wins this race. So I'm going to take a brief break. I want to come back. I want to go through some this year. Okay, I want to talk about how did we get here, and I need your help on this because I'm just wondering, how did we get where we're at today? Now, Roy Moore's accusers, he ran, I think President said, if you listen in there, I think he's run 8 elections, okay? There's some people dismissing now him being banned from the mall. Actually what took place in the court that day and why that young lady was in the court or with her mother there at 14 years old. There's some things changing a little in that story. There's some things changing in some of the accusations that's been made. But why the Roy Moore now? Why did it happen? Who set it up? Who orchestrated it? Who made all this come out? But it's not just Roy Moore. It's everything else that's taking place. Something's going on here, folks. And I don't know. I need your help to solve it. We're going to come back in a minute. Now, look, we've asked some questions. We've asked a lot of questions here. I don't know if see, we're so used to fake news, right? So, do you like the, let me see, where's it? Do you put up a real tree or artificial or fake? Christmas tree, I want to know a couple things. Do you put your tree up before Thanksgiving or after? Is there a special tradition? When do you start listening to Christmas music? Did you do that yesterday? Are you doing it today? You going to start tomorrow? What's your favorite Christmas song? Do you shop on Black Friday? Do you do the Christmas shopping online? What are you thankful for this year? What do you want for Christmas? Do you have a fake tree or a real tree? Just some of the questions. What are you doing tomorrow? Now, we come back, I want to talk about something else for Thanksgiving, and I want to tell you what we have planned here on FYN TV for Thursday and Friday for you, so you can continue to watch this show as you do every day. So Sam, take us a break. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on-site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bull, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bull, located in downtown Blue Ridge.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let me tell you a couple things we have planned here. Now, we started this show, GMFTO, Good Morning from the Office. We started this a couple years ago back in my office, set up a video camera in the corner, just turned it on. First producer of the show was myself. And I actually started at 6 a.m. I thought, because I get up so early, I actually thought, well, I need to do it at 6 a.m. So I would set up a camera in the corner, and I would do about 40 minutes. I did my own producing, everything 6 a.m. I could probably go back and find those clips. And then I got a producer, moved the show to 7, okay, instead of 8. And we were doing 7 to 10. We did 3 hours when we started the show. Really started 7 to 10. Got a producer. Started 7 to 10. And then we finally moved it to 8 to 10, just a 2-hour window instead of 3 hours. And we started in the office. So what we have done and what we're going to do for Thursday and Friday is we're going to, if you've been watching the show, we're going to go way back. From the very beginning of the show, we've picked out several clips that we want you to see where the show has come from. Maybe I've gotten a little better at doing it. I don't know. Maybe the show is coming along. I don't know. But when we started the show, I wasn't used to a camera. I'm still not really used to a camera. I used to print out all kinds of papers. I'd have papers everywhere. So we'll tell you a little more about it, but it's a very special Thursday and Friday here. You can click on fyntv.com at 8 a.m. in the morning. We'll be here. Same thing Friday. And we have something planned that I think you'll really enjoy and you want to see. What will be interesting is several of the clips that we have pulled up are still the issues we're talking about today. So you'll enjoy that. Thanksgiving. Can you know what, Rose? I forgot to put this out there, but this would be funny to see. Can you and will you talk politics at Thanksgiving? Can you talk? Is this going to be a friendly crowd at your Thanksgiving? Who's going to bring, here's the thing that always makes me nervous, is you never know who has the new boyfriend or the new girlfriend, right? And Thanksgiving is a time where you introduce the new people in your life, right? Right? You introduce the new people. Nothing like the new people, right? So, I don't know. I already got a message that I didn't even make it 15 minutes. So I'm trying to be nice today. So Thanksgiving is a time where you bring the new people in. And then you pull in and you're like, who's driving the certain car with the ski rack and the coexist bumper sticker? Who's got the kayak on the roof with a coexist bumper sticker? Oh, those things make me nervous. I'm driving this morning. Who the hell's out that early with a coexist bumper sticker? They make me a nervous wreck. So anyhow, here's what I think. See, last Thanksgiving, that was rough. You remember this time last year at Thanksgiving? I mean, that had to be a real food fight last Thanksgiving, right? But now we have a year. We have a year since that great election. All right, November 8th, last year. I think this year, it's like, you say, how do you think Donald Trump's doing as president? Go. Throw that out right at the table. Everybody, pass the gravy, pass this, pass that. How do you think Trump's doing? And look for the facial expressions around through there. Look who rolls her eyes. Now, here's the thing: is there's always the one person that gets mad and goes home. Oh, they get mad, they go home. So what is? Can you talk politics? Am I the only one that talks politics at Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I think you're supposed to bring it up. Well,
family time, not politics time.
Okay, well then let's switch it up. So you're at the kitchen table. You're at the big table. You got the fancy forks out. You got the fancy, plates. No, we already established. Sam yelled at me the other day. Thanksgiving's paper plate, right? That's paper plate,
Absolutely.
Huh?
Less dishes, more eating.
All right, less dishes, more. So you got the paper plate. So, okay, we can't talk politics. So here's the question. Would anybody, you got 40 people there. Would anybody, did anybody get groped last year?
Absolutely not. Small children, not topic for conversation at Thanksgiving dinner.
Wow, I'm just not going to be able to have any conversation. No, I would say, I'd like the family say, look, hey, where you stand on this whole groping thing? What's the big deal? What do you think about Roy Moore? Every year, the Thanksgiving conversation, what do you think about Roy Moore? What do you think about that Kevin Spacey? What do you think, huh? Holy smokes. Al Franken, huh? So anyhow, what do you talk about on Thanksgiving? What gets the family all riled up? What gets them upset? Who let the Democrat in, right? Let me tell you something. There's nothing like going to the first Thanksgiving in a whole house of Democrats and saying, I'm a Republican. All right, here we go. Let's start here. Remember, I want to talk about this because I want you to help me out. It's not just a pattern, and we're going to go somewhere with this, okay? Let's start with, and don't tell me who I'm missing and everything. Let's start with Roger Ailes. Remember Roger Ailes? Fox News. This is kindly not where, it might be a little bit where some of this started. So you got Roger Ailes, okay? Right now I'm going to do a couple pictures, Sam, so whatever I got marked there. Roger Ailes, Fox News. Remember that? He's dead now. Roger Ailes, allegedly, did some things inappropriate, some groping, some touching, some renegotiating on contracts. That was the comments that were made. First, it was Fox News, okay? Now, first is Fox News, all right? Second, let's go from Roger Ailes to Bill O'Reilly. Remember Bill O'Reilly? No spin zone, gone, white guy. White guy, had the lady down, they're having the cocktails, and he says, hey, I would like to have you on more often, and let's go up to my room and discuss what hours and what days you would be a guest. O'Reilly gone, right? Didn't fight it. Bill O'Reilly gone. Roger Ailes, Bill O'Reilly. Let's go to Eric Bolling. Gone. Fox News, gone. Accusations, gone. There's 3 from Fox. Ailes, Riley, Bolling, right? Kind of interesting, huh? Now, let's look over here. Mark Halpern. These are media guys. Mark Halpern, okay. Mark Halpern, was he ABC? I know he was MSNBC. I know he was MSNBC. I think he was ABC for years, right? Mark Halpern, gone. Right? Gone. Let's move over to Charlie Rose. CBS fired Charlie Rose yesterday. Gone. PBS ended their deal with Charlie Rose. Gone. Fired. Now, the interesting thing is, if the accusations against Ailes, Bolling, and O'Reilly are true, these accusations, Charlie Rose, these people know this for years. Why now? And that is a question I'd like for you to help me solve. Why now? Charlie Rose, this goes back in the 90s, okay? These women have known this for years. Why now? All right? Now, you got Charlie Rose. Then we move up to, and we're gonna go a little deeper, okay? Now we go to, I know you're going to say, well, Harvey Weinstein, but Kevin Spacey. Let me ask you a question. Why is the media leaving the fact that, hold on, I have it here somewhere. Just a minute. Why is Kevin Spacey being left out? Mom of Kevin Spacey's accuser claims 8 more men have shared allegations with her. A mom of Kevin Spacey's accuser. Former Boston news anchor Heather Urish shared the news on Megyn Kelly today, a week and a half after former Boston TV news anchor Heather Urish claimed that Kevin Spacey sexually assaulted her 18-year-old son. She came forward with new claims. This time, she has gone on Megyn Kelly today to say 8 more men have come out to her with stories of alleged sexual assault by Spacey. Okay? Now, Kevin Spacey's attack, he goes all the way back to 16-year-old boys. How come the Republicans would be the party of the pedophiles? Now this morning, why this morning, Morning Joe, and we got some articles we're going to look at, all right? Roy Moore's comments, the comments Donald Trump made about Roy Moore was equal to Charlottesville, okay? We don't want a molester in the Senate. Republican, the party of pedophiles. If Roy Moore wins, then in 2018, Republicans will be known as the party of child molesters, a party of pedophiles. You took the side, this is what they're saying to the president, you took the side of an accused pedophile. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, before we get into this very deep, this is a smokescreen because there's some people out there that really have the dirt on John Podesta. There's some people out there that really have the dirt on some deep, deep rings of pedophiles out there that are in our government. So people can blow the lid off if you're not reading the correct websites. And I'm telling you, I know if it's on the internet, it doesn't mean it's completely true, but this is a smokescreen because you need to research John Podesta. You need to research all of Hillary's friends, okay? And Kevin Spacey, hey, you know what? These people are disgusting. Now, I'm going to come back. I'm going to go through a couple more names. And what I want to know is why now? Why is this happening now? What's going on now? What's your opinion of why all of this is taking place right now? I'm going to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to have some articles up. We got some more names we're going to put out. I'm your host, BKP. Sam, take us to break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bowl, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bowl, located in downtown Blue Ridge.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We know you're getting ready for Thanksgiving, and we're trying to make an attempt here to have a nice show where, I don't get all worked up over a topic, a subject. I don't get all worked up about Andrew McCabe, FBI deputy director of the FBI, I guess, under James Comey. There's a great read this morning on what's going on there, the new Judicial Watch emails that have come out. So great read there. So trying not to get upset over this, but we're asking why. Now let me tell you what you can't do. All right? Now, you cannot change human nature. And they're attempting this. They've attempted this for years. They're attempting in your lifetime to change human nature. They're attempting to change whether the feelings somebody has for someone, the attraction, the interest. You can't change that. And there's an attempt to change human nature. You know, there was the old commercial back in the 70s that said, you know, don't mess with Mother Nature. You cannot change human nature. And it's not going to happen no matter what attempts they make. So we have, let me go to this one right here. Pull up the picture of Conyers. We've spent $17 million. Now here's what upsets me. This is, who did not think that this representative, another woman accused Representative John Conyers, he's from Michigan, of sexual harassment and a court filing this year. She's already filed in court. A former scheduler for the Democrat congressman said she faced daily harassment from him in a suit she later abandoned after the court denied her request to keep it sealed. She wanted to keep it sealed, okay? A BuzzFeed News investigation on Monday showed that Conyers had settled a sexual harassment complaint with another former staffer. How come these people are not resigning today? Well, how come they're not leaving today? I mean, I'm very serious. How come they're not? Who thought for 1 minute that this guy was, you know, is not a lowlife? Conyers is not a lowlife. Why is he not gone? $17 million. I want a list. I want to see the list of every single politician that your tax money has settled any kind of suit. You know, it's interesting. You should take your state, okay? Your state and your federal government. I know you got your Freedom of Information Act, but they're personally, they have sealed their records. Okay? You can't get information on your tax money. At all times, you should be able to get the information concerning how your tax money is being spent. $17 million. We need a complete list. I think we should see a list of everybody, okay? Conyers of Michigan has settled with a former employee who claims she was fired for not accepting his sexual advances. There was a lot of intrigue last night when accusations came out about Conyers' harassment of several of his female staffers. Conyers is denying the story, having told the Associated Press that he knows nothing about the claims of the inappropriate touching and learning of the story just hours earlier. $17 million of your tax money. There should not be one dime. I want to see a list. I think you'll agree with me that I want to see a list of every single politician that we have settled any kind of lawsuit. These politicians. Al Franken. How come, put Al's picture up. How come Al Franken is not being asked to leave the Senate today? Why not? Right? Now, Franken is fortunate enough, he has the clowns came out for him. Where is it at here? Had it just a minute ago. It'll take but a second. Stay with me here. I'm sorry, it's taking a minute. I had it just a second ago. Should be right here. Al Franken, who's defending Al Franken? The women of SNL, okay? So they've all come out. They're hiding behind the comedy stripe, okay? The women of SNL, obviously my computer has picked a time to freeze here. Sorry about that. But following the groping allegations against former Saturday Night Live writer, performer, and current U.S. Senator Al Franken, 36 of his female SNL co-workers have come forward to support him. The 36 women include Jane Curtin, Lorraine Newman, and a slew of writers, production assistants, producers, and cast members who worked and have worked on Saturday Night Live over the past 40 years. So they're surrounding Al Franken to save Al Franken. Who saved Private Franken there? They're trying everything to save him. Why is he not being asked to leave the Senate? Al Franken. What is going on here? What is exactly happening in this country today that all of this is taking place? How come they're not asking these people to leave? Now you have this other writer. And why is this happening in the media? I'm probably going to have to shut down and come back up because my computer is froze and I'm jumping all around here and doesn't seem to be working very well. So I'm going to take a brief break. I apologize for the inconvenience. I'm going to try to get, if this article will stay up here. Let me go ahead and take a break, Sam, and come back, shut my computer down. I apologize for the inconvenience, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead.
You know what time it is? Model year-end closeout time at Days Chevy in Jasper, with huge savings on every 2017 Chevy in stock, like over $6,500 off on Malibu, just $17,900, or save a payload on Silverado Double and Crew Cabs, starting from just $31,800. The discounts are big, and the time is now during the model year-end closeout. Hurry to Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Be sure to check out New Blue Home and Gift, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Find us on Twitter at New Blue Home. Everything beautiful for your home or a special gift can be found at New Blue Home and Gift. Call us today at 706-455-3873 or visit us at 531 East Main Street, Suite 103 in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hey, folks, we're sorry about the delay there this morning. Just having computer froze up. Was working well for a couple hours, and the computer just started freezing up on me. So sorry about that. Trying to get it to come back up now. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you'd ever like to contact the show, 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700. And just a second, that should do it. 706-889-9700 or chief@fetchernews.com or at Fetcher News on Twitter or at FYNTV. Now, something I want to talk about before we get into this next hour. We're going to change some things up. We're coming to the end of the year, December. We got some big changes taking place here at FYN TV. Lonnie's working on his show. What's the name of his show? That's
North Georgia Life.
North Georgia Life. And then we have North Georgia Life. Lonnie's working on his show. And then we have...
Instant Replay airs first time on December 6th.
December 6th will be Instant Replay. That'll be Jason Banks. We're working on that. Sports show. So we got a sports show. Now, I want to do, you might call it a joke, but I want to do what they call the farm report. Now, stay with me. Okay, for some of you that, remember the old farm report. But what I'd like to do, and I want you to know this, and we're going to put this out, and I think we want to write this down. I think, Rose, we've talked about this before, is if you attend... we used to have a guy call in that did what we called the Franken County Report, okay? If you attend every single county commission, so you go to FetcherNews.com and you look at the 10 counties on the top, okay? From Cherokee County, North Carolina, even if we have a reporter there, don't worry about it. Even if you don't want to be a reporter, but you go and you take notes, and you don't want to write it, but you take notes, and you attend your county commissioners meeting, okay? You attend maybe your county board of education meeting, your local city meeting. Let's say Dahlonega, you attend that meeting every time they go in, you attend it, you keep an eye on the Dahlonega. See, FetcherNews.com is a community, it's your community news. So what we want to do is we want to do a show, that just focuses on local reports. So get in touch with me, 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700, chief@fetchernews.com. Let me know. We will put it out there. And here's exactly what it is. It is your Board of Education, your cities in your county. Let's say you have Jasper. If you're going to the city of Jasper and Pickens, if you go to that city of Jasper meeting every month and you take notes and you follow it, what you would do is you wouldn't have to be on camera. You could call in and give the report. I will talk to you about it. You could give the report. Okay? Board of Education, Board of Commissioners, and cities, no matter where you're at. Get in touch with us. We're going to be promoting that because we're going to call it the Farm Report, okay? Remember the old Farm Report? All right? So it might sound a little boring, but we're going to call it, hey, FYN TV, the Farm Report. Hey, you might not understand it. Maybe we have to change it up, but I want you to get involved, and I want to you're going to see, if you'll watch, we pulled a clip out yesterday of a guy that used to call and give what we called the Franken County Report. And we want to build that, all right? We'll talk more about that as time goes on. All right, going back, we asked a lot of questions now. I want to know, do you Christmas shop on Black Friday, Cyber Monday? You put the fake tree up, artificial or real? When do you put the tree up? Before Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving? Where are you? Singing the Christmas songs yet? Or is that tomorrow, yesterday? When do you start your Christmas music? Put up Glenn Thrush. Picture of Glenn Thrush. New York Times reporter accused of sexual misconduct. Glenn Thrush. The New York Times said on Monday that it was suspending Glenn Thrush, one of its most prominent reporters, after he was accused of inappropriate sexual behavior. The move came after the website Vox published a report containing allegations from 4 female journalists, that Mr. Thrush, who was hired by the Times in January to cover the Trump administration, had acted inappropriately towards them. Mr. Thrush was a star reporter at Politico before joining the New York Times. The women cited in the Vox article described Mr. Thrush's behavior as including unwanted kissing and touching. Unwanted kissing and touching. He was smooching all over us. Okay, and 3 of the women were not identified by name. The 4th, Laura McGann, Lauren McGann, wrote the article, which was presented in the first person. The behavior attributed to Glenn in this Vox story is very concerning and not in keeping with the standards and values of the New York Times. The Times said in a statement on Monday, "We intend to fully investigate and will do. Glenn will be suspended." Okay? So Glenn is suspended. Accusation, right? Now these guys are suspended. All right, let's see one more here. Well, I thought my computer, when I brought it back up, it wouldn't freeze up, Sam. But let's go to pull up the picture of Buzz Lightyear and Woody. John Lasseter, okay, a Pixar founder, took a leave after missteps. Took a leave. This is John. This is Pixar, right? There's Woody and Buzz Lightyear. One of Walt Disney Company's most important executives, the Pixar co-founder John Lasseter, said Tuesday that he would take a 6-month sabbatical after unspecified missteps that made some staffers feel disrespected and uncomfortable. Mr. Lasseter, 60, made the announcement in a lengthy email sent to employees at Disney Animation Division, which he led as Chief Executive Officer. "I especially want to apologize to anyone who has ever been on the receiving end of an unwanted hug or any other gesture that felt crossed the line in any way, shape, or form," Mr. Lasseter wrote in an email, a copy of which was viewed by the New York Times. "No matter how benign my intent, anyone has the right to set their own boundaries and have them respected." Disney said in a statement, "We are committed to maintaining an environment in which all employees are respected and empowered to do their best work. We appreciate John's candor and sincere apology and fully support his sabbatical." So if, you just was watching Toy Story and it made you feel like giving somebody that unwanted hug. So there you go. John is out 6 months. He has taken a sabbatical after some missteps. He had a couple missteps. So, what is going on here, folks? What is happening? You see, why all of a sudden? Because, see, they've known. Why in these media outlets? You see, Disney's known for years. They know for years. They know who they are in there. All right? Now, Harvey Weinstein, okay? CBS is known for years, absolutely for years, that Charlie Rose, they've known for years Charlie Rose was doing this. Why now? They knew for years Mark Halpern was doing this. Why now? What took place that now is the time to do this? Now, I'm gonna take a stretch here. I'm gonna take a stretch here. You know, when WikiLeaks made the dump and there was the discussion and let's just say, you know, when careers ended over the word Pizzagate, okay? When they started saying Pizzagate and careers ended immediately. There are people researching these pedophiles that have been undercover. The Kevin Spacey. Why is Spacey not in prison today for raping young boys? Why? Oh, this swamp is pretty deep, folks. This is a pretty deep swamp. Okay? So, when the pedophiles and Pizzagate came out, I know, don't before you start screaming, before they start saying Pizzagate, there's a lot of people researching, and a lot of stuff is ready to explode out there, folks, on the face. And I'm telling you, if we could get past this, the depth of these pedophiles, it's disgusting. All right? Who they are. They've known this for years. This is something that's gone on for years. Why now? Why are they doing this now? I'm your host, BKP. Let's take a break. I got something else I want to get set up. My computer seems to be working correctly now. We got a couple more we want to go over, and then we want to switch gears and talk about the FBI a little bit before we leave for Thanksgiving. Right, folks? I'm your host, BKP. Take us to break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bowl, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bowl, located in downtown Blue Ridge.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Murkowski backs repealing Obamacare mandate in boost to tax reform. What say you? Lisa Murkowski said Tuesday she supports repealing Obamacare individual mandate in what appears to be a significant boost to the GOP's tax bill that includes mandate repeal. Okay. Murkowski is a key moderate swing vote right in the Fairbank Daily News Miner. She supports, wrote in the Daily up there in Alaska, she supports giving people additional freedom by repealing mandate, which requires people to have insurance or pay the fine. Repealing the individual mandate simply restores to people the freedom to choose, Murkowski said. Nothing else about structure of the ACA would be changed. Okay? Nothing else about the structure, okay, of the ACA. Now, remember this. Here's what I'm going to tell you right now. When she says nothing else about the structure of the ACA would be changed, don't forget, Steve Bannon told you they're going to repair Obamacare. Okay? I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Steve Bannon told you they would repair Obamacare, okay? That they were going to fix it. I'm telling you now, they're going to make a couple adjustments here, and watch and see what happens in the tax bill. The tax bill is going to be a tell-all on what happens with Obamacare. Watch and see. Watch and see what happens. Now, Doug Collins, Congressman Collins, said yesterday in an interview, and you can listen to that interview on our YouTube channel. He said yesterday that, he plans, they're planning on the Senate actually passing something and getting it done before Christmas. Okay? Getting it done before Christmas. Here's another story. What about the UCLA dad basketball coach? Trump lashes out at Ball, says he's an ungrateful fool. President Trump early Wednesday morning lashed out at the father of one of the UCLA basketball players arrested for shoplifting earlier this month, referring to LeVar Ball, a poor man's version of Don King, an ungrateful fool. So, a poor man's version of Don King, an ungrateful fool. What would have happened, folks, if they've already went racist? They've already said that Donald Trump's a racist. They doubled down because these three young basketball players are black and he is white, and he basically demanded an apology. So what would have happened if Donald Trump would have left these three young men in China? What if he would have not secured their release before he left over there? What if? What if the State Department, which the State Department was involved, that's what the State Department does, by the way. It wasn't the White House. It wasn't the State Department. It wasn't Father LeVar. It wasn't Father LeVar's so-called people on the ground in China that got his son out of a long-term prison sentence. It was me. Too bad. LeVar is just a poor man's version of Don King, but without the hair. Just think, the president tweeted. That's what Trump tweeted out, man. He's a poor man version of Don King, without the hair. Because, the president likes Don King, all right? He was headed for a prison sentence. What would have happened if they would have left these kids over there in China? What would the media have said then, right? That Donald Trump did not get the kids out? What would have happened? You want to talk about being thankful this holiday? This man and these three basketball players better thank the President of the United States, and they should be very thankful, because 5 to 10 years, that's how it works. That's how it works in China for shoplifting. Oh no, but it was no big deal. According to them, it was no big deal. All right, this kid stole a pair of glasses. Anyhow, moving right along. See if my tabs will open here. I hate when this computer does this. You get one more thing. I'm going to move a couple things. I'm trying to stay away from some deep subjects to try to get. I'm trying to stay away from some subjects this morning. I've read some articles. I'm hoping let's not touch on too many things that are that controversial going into the holidays. Unsealed. Fusion GPS bank records reveal $523,000 in payments from Russian money launderers. Just saying. Unsealed court documents reveal that the firm behind the salacious 34-page Trump-Russian dossier, Fusion GPS, was paid $523,000 by a Russian businessman convicted of tax fraud and money laundering, whose lawyer, I can't pronounce the name, was the key figure in the infamous 2016 meeting at Trump Tower arranged by Fusion GPS associate Rod Goldstone. In short, DC opposition research firm Fusion GPS is the common denominator linked to two scams used. Where did that go? Why did that come up? I'm sorry, folks. What the hell? My computer's playing. Okay. By two scams used to damage the Trump campaign. Founded in 2011 by former Wall Street Journal Glenn Simpson and two other Wall Street Journal alumni, Fusion was responsible for the Clinton DNC-funded dossier, which two Kremlin officials participated in. 523,000 they were paid. Okay? Simpson's research ended up in Trump Tower meeting in the form of a 4-page memo. I'm telling you, the funds, this is an article you want to read. You want to read thoroughly through this if you're keeping up with this. And Jeff Sessions cannot find any good reason to bring a special counsel in for Uranium One and this right here, unsealed Fusion GPS bank records revealing 500. This is on Zero Hedge. Zero Hedge is a great article. I'm going to bounce around on a couple more today that I'm just trying to bring you up. We're going to watch the news all weekend through the holiday weekends because folks, the smoke screen is out. Call it the Roy Moore screen. It's out because there's things underneath that we have to just sit here for the next 4 days and read to get to the bottom of that's happening out there that they don't want you and I to know about. Sam, take us a break. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bull, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bull, located in downtown Blue Ridge.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And we know you're getting ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Going to be a big day. A lot of great food, family? Can you talk politics? What's the discussion this year? Sexual harassment in the workplace? Go. I'd like to write like here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to write get a hat, Rose. Where'd Rose go? She leave? Oh, she's right there. I like to fold the topics up and then take them around the room and everybody pull one out. And then when you pull one out, you have to that's the discussion of the day for Thanksgiving. So it's like I would fold up, I would write, do you think, do you like the President of the United States, do you like Donald Trump on Twitter? And I would fold that up and somebody would get that and that would be the discussion. Where's that cartoon? There's a little cartoon that says right there, Sam, I can't read all the captions from here. Read those for me on the left. Trump's in the center with his Twitter right there.
Yes, and then the first one, the lady on the left-hand side says, General Kelly, are you okay? And then the guy on the right says, is he having a heart attack? The newspaper headline says, Twitter expands from 140 characters to 280 characters.
Trump's over there on Twitter. Kelly turned green. It's went to 280 characters. So I would like to fold up, like, here's the questions, okay? You fold up, and you say, first of all, you say, the one question, should Trump stay? And then you say, was there any sexual misconduct in the workplace this year? I have all the questions I would ask at Thanksgiving. Political questions. But I'm told you're not supposed to talk about politics during Thanksgiving. Comey has no issue with it. Judicial Watch dumps explosive new FBI emails from McCabe conflict review. Okay? And he has no problem with it. Now, you got to understand, this is from Andrew McCabe. He is the assistant director of the FBI. This is Sunday, October 23rd, 2016. Okay? Forward Wall Street Journal Inquiry. That's what we have here from Andrew McCabe. This is the timeline sent Mike earlier. He covered all this with blank on background. On March 2nd, 2015, New York Times publishes an article detailing Clinton's use of private email server. The state IG begins to investigate. March 9th, 2015, I contact Joe Rosenberg and discuss the situation. He calls back later and says the D has no issue with it. He has no issue with it. The D, all right? No issue with it. Later that day, it's possible. The next day, I met with Pat Kelly. Pat explained the Hatch Act and how while it is permissible to support my candidate's wife, the D has no issue with it. Later that day, or possible the next day, I met with Pat Kelly to explain the Hatch Act and how while it is permissible to support my candidate wife, I cannot engage in political activities. Andrew McCabe's wife. Judicial Watch today received 79 pages of Justice Department documents concerning ethics issues related to FBI Deputy Andrew McCabe involving his wife's political campaign. The documents included emails showing Miss McCabe was recruited. She was recruited to run for Virginia State Senate. All right? Terry McAuliffe, these are crooks. Oh my God. And we have a Justice Department that can't figure out, the FBI, actually we should maybe, fumigate this place. We should call somebody in and fumigate this place and start over. The FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe involved his wife's political campaign. The documents include an email showing Miss McCabe was recruited for the Virginia State Senate race in February 2015 by then Virginia Lieutenant Governor Ralph Northam office. The news that Clinton used a private email server broke 5 days later. You see, she was recruited. This is Andrew McCabe's wife was recruited in Virginia. The email server, he is the deputy director of the FBI. His wife is recruited to run for office. The news that Clinton used a private email server broke 5 days later, on March 2nd, 2015. 5 days after that, former Clinton Foundation board member and Democrat Party fundraiser, Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe met with the McCabes, both the McCabes. She announced her candidacy on March 12th. Soon afterward, Clinton McAuliffe aligned political groups donated $700,000, 40% of her campaign total, to McCabe's wife for her campaign. So the assistant director of the FBI, Andrew McCabe, his wife is recruited to run for state senate, Virginia State Senate. She's recruited to run, okay? At this time, Terry McAuliffe is the governor of Virginia, which we know is one of the Clinton crooks. 5 days after she makes the decision to run, the news that Clinton used a private email server broke 5 days later. 5 days after that, the Clinton machine and Terry McAuliffe come up with $700,000 for this lady's campaign. But, you know, he was asked if this was, okay, if this would be a problem. They wondered if this would be a problem, but you know what? Right from the top, the very top, Comey has no issue with it. Comey said, I got no issue with it. It's not a big deal. We've got no issue with it. Just saying. Hey, I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back. We've got a couple more things before we wrap up our show, before we go into the holiday weekend, and a couple announcements we want to make, so stay with us. Comey had no issue with it. No issue. Just go for it. Take us a break, Sam.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelot.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead.
You know what time it is? Model year-end closeout time at Days Chevy in Jasper, with huge savings on every 2017 Chevy in stock, like over $6,500 off on Malibu, just $17,900, or save a payload on Silverado Double and Crew Cabs, starting from just $31,800. The discounts are big, and the time is now during the model year-end closeout. Hurry to Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Be sure to check out New Blue Home and Gift, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Find us on Twitter at New Blue Home. Everything beautiful for your home or a special gift can be found at New Blue Home and Gift. Call us today at 706-455-3873 or visit us at 531 East Main Street, Suite 103 in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
Folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. You know, I really wanted to, and I was trying to come in today and do more of a show that I could stay away from some issues, stay away from some topics. I don't want to go into Thanksgiving talking about pedophiles. Don't want to go into Thanksgiving talking about this inappropriate sexual behavior. There's some things I just, we're going into tomorrow, very beautiful time with your family and friends. You're going to enjoy food and good company. And we know all these things that, you argue with your family about on politics jokingly. And, that's the one time of the year that you discuss the cousin or the brother or whatever, you only see them a couple times a year. You can act right for a couple minutes. So that being said, I'm hoping that, I could actually get through this show and act right for a couple minutes. The media would have done as much to protect women from pedophiles, from child molesters, from these people that prey on young women like Bill Clinton, that we I wish they'd have done that years ago. I really do. I wish they would have done that years ago. Put up Jeffrey Epstein. Now this goes back from 2015, and this is a young lady here, and Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Just when you thought the accusations against wealthy Palm Beach alleged to party with 12-year-old girl, okay, but just when you thought hold on just a minute. Yeah, just when you thought my computer, this daggone computer, trying to get it here. Just when you thought the accusations against the wealthy Palm Beach perv couldn't get worse, convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein is now said to have received a party, with three 12-year-old girls, a birthday present, a transcript of just made public 2011 interview between lawyers at former rural Palm Beach Community High School co-eds. All right, now let's go. Leave him up there, okay? The sex slave scandal that exposed pedophile billionaire Jeffrey Epstein. This is from the New York Post. This is on October 9th, 2016, okay? In 2005, the world was introduced to the billionaire Jeffrey Epstein, friend to princes, an American president, a power broker with the darkest of secrets. He was also a pedophile accused of recruiting dozens of underage girls into sex slave network, buying their silence and moving along. Although he had been convicted of only one count of soliciting prostitution of a minor, visitors to his private Caribbean island known as Orgy Island included Bill Clinton. Okay? All right? Bill Clinton has been to Orgy Island. Bill Clinton ditched Secret Service on multiple Lolita Express flights, his report. This was May 14, 2016, an investigation into the official records of franchisee and convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein's Lolita Express are once again dragging former President Clinton into the national spotlight. Flight logs obtained by Gawker in 2015 put Mr. Clinton on the billionaire's infamous jet more than a dozen times, sometimes with women whom federal prosecutors suspect of procuring underage sex victims for Mr. Epstein. Underage sex victims. The network investigation reveals Clinton flew on the Boeing 727 Lolita Express 26 times, more than doubling the reported 11 trips. How are these people not going to prison? Why are we not getting the truth on what these people really did? There's 4 more women came out against Bill Clinton. But how come we can't get to the bottom line of this? What's really taking place? You know, Kenneth Starr was correct where it comes to Bill Clinton. Absolutely correct. All right? And we read this here. And we read about Kevin Spacey. And I'm telling you, you're going to find out, I don't know exactly what all's taking place here. But you're going to find out here very soon when this smoke, all right, there's a whole lot of smoke, but you're going to find out very soon, okay? The pedophile and what's going on underneath the list here of people, that swamp in D.C. is so deep, it is from, I'm going to tell you what, John Podesta, the whole list goes on. We're going to discover some stuff. We're going to see some things that are going to come out. That's just all there is to it. I, for one, think that in the WikiLeaks dumps and all of the news that was out there, that there's some things that are getting ready to come out that are being worked on that people do not want talked about. So what's happening with Roy Moore and Doug Jones in Alabama? What's really taking place in this country? What's going on with all these media outlets and these businesses? The culture, right? Folks, neck and neck. Right now, there's a poll out that says that Roy Moore and Doug Jones are neck and neck. That's the poll right now, that they're neck and neck down in Alabama. I said yesterday, I want to close this morning with a couple things. I said yesterday Roy Moore would win, all right? He would win. That was yesterday. There's a lot of space between now and December 12th. President of the United States has come out and said, you know what? Roy has definitely denied the charges 100%. Okay? They've denied the charges 100%. And I think Roy Moore will win. I think they will seat him in the Senate. And then, as I said, and I may have been the first, the Anita Hill, Clarence Thomas hearings, there'll be no comparison whatsoever when they start the hearings against Roy Moore. They will. They'll start the hearings against Roy Moore. So what say you? I will take a brief break. When I come back, let's wrap up and get ready for Thanksgiving. Sam, take us a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bull, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bull, located in downtown Blue Ridge.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Tomorrow, Thanksgiving, let me explain a couple things we have going on here. First of all, what we have done, we hope you tune in Thursday and Friday, because what we've done is we've gone through Good Morning from the Office back from the beginning, and we pulled out about 7 or 8 clips. I'm going to explain those clips to you in the next 2 days, a little bit of background. So if you're new to the show and you don't remember 2 years ago when we started the show, we'll have those clips. We're going to play several of them. You're going to meet a lot of people, a lot of different people that you still know from the show, some you don't. But we pulled out about 7 clips. We're going to have a great 2 days of shows, Thursday and Friday, so you make sure you tune in here 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Friday morning for 2 shows, and we'll be back. We'll then be back Monday morning at 8 a.m. like we plan, right? So Thursday and Friday we have Light Up, all the Light Up events in North Georgia. We'll be blasting those out today. We'll before we leave for the holiday here, we'll blast out all the Light Up events. We'll make sure they're on our fetchyournews.com website. We'll get those out. All right, let's make those happen today. And we want you to attend all of them in your local rural county, because that is great. That is the greatest time, your Light Up event for your Christmas tree. We want to support Shop Local. Shop local in your community. There's so many things, if you look around, that you can actually do the shopping right there where you live, and keep your tax dollars at work right where you're at. So we want to tell you how much we support that. All the Light Up events are great. We've got Light Up Blue Ridge, Light Up Ellijay. We have Light Up events all over North Georgia, so we want you to check that out. Parades. There's plenty of parades for the kids, a lot of fun, a lot of Christmas activities and events in the next couple days. Thanksgiving, enjoy it with your family tomorrow. Don't get in any political fights. Don't do it. I mean, I know I've been trying to get those started all day, but don't get in any political fights. Just get through it. It's only one day. The food is good. You go there, you know, who made this, who made that, and you eat. And you go home and everybody's happy. If you go out shopping on, Black Friday, don't elbow anybody for a video game. Please don't push and shove for, pillowcases. Don't nudge your way in to get the sheets at, 90% off. It's just not worth it, okay? I mean, I think that's something I really don't like to see. So if you're out there, say Merry Christmas to people. Be nice to people. No pushing and shoving Friday night. Everybody be good to everybody, okay? Don't want to see any problem. Nobody trampled over. I told you, if you would like to get involved, we want to start a show. We're going to have December 6th. Did you say December 6th?
December 6th. It airs on Facebook, the Team FYN Sports, at 12 o'clock noon.
All right, that is going to be instant replay with Jason Banks. Then Lonnie is working on his show. And North Georgia Life with Lonnie Adams is working on his show. We want to start another show in here, something like the old farm report. If you go to your city, go to fetchernews.com, you look at all the counties at the top. If you go to your city meetings every month and you take notes, if you go to your Board of Education every month and you take notes, or your Board of Commissioners meetings and you take notes, and you want to do the report, you don't have to come in on the camera. Don't get nervous. You don't have to come into LJ. You can call in, say, hey, next up on the line, so-and-so, what happened at the County Commissioners meeting? And you can tell us. Hey, next on the line, so-and-so, what happened last night at the Board of Education meeting? And you can tell us. So that's what we're looking for. Get in touch with us, chief@fetchernews.com, chief@fetchernews.com. You can call us at 706-889-9700, and then also at fetchernews.com, at FYNTV. And you have a happy holiday weekend with your family and friends. And Rose, you have a happy Thanksgiving. Sam, you have a happy Thanksgiving. Everybody out there, have a happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful that, nobody touched you inappropriately this past year. Have to end with that, right? And don't miss our show tomorrow. We look back at GMFTO, where we started and where we're going. I'm your host, BKP. Have a beautiful day. Happy Thanksgiving from us at FetcherNews.com, FYNTV. Take us out of here, Sam.